I think when I first got to this spot in Conan Exiles, I immediately said to myself, man, Santa did not age well. Hey everybody, it is Kevin of Base Legend, and I thought I'd show off my winter base that I designed as part of our Winter Wonderland base building contest, where we had people build a Winter Wonderland Fortress, and we kept it intentionally vague to see what kind of results we got. I decided to build mine inside of Conan Exiles here, but obviously mine doesn't count towards the contest. You can't vote for this one. So this is the fly-through of the base. It's pretty massive. It took me a few days to put together here. Admittedly, I am using a lot of different DLCs, and then I am using also a couple different mods. Shout out to a very Conan Christmas and Jur's Holiday mod for some of these amazing assets that got you in here. Let's go ahead and walk through the base now, and I'll show you all the different features here. One of my favorites is right here, these nutcrackers. Those are not statues. Those are not objects. Those are NPCs. They're actually guarding the base right now. You'll see their heads turn towards me, and they'll actually pull out a spear if they have some enemies come up to us. Got our peppermint dancers all dancing around the Christmas tree here in the center courtyard. Had a lot of fun with the DLC packs. They came with a lot of different assets like these nutcrackers, like the Christmas trees that you're seeing, some of the other animals that came in the holiday pack as well. But this base, just like every Base Legend base, we try to make all of our mega bases massive, practical, and containing everything you need to play the game successfully. This is just that. We've dubbed this one Santa's Slave Toy Factory, and you'll see why in just a little while, but we decided to make this as Christmassy as possible, as you can see, as holiday themed as possible, lighting everything, Christmas trees around every single corner. So we'll go check out the outside of the base in just a little bit, but I'm excited to show you guys the inside. Little nod of Lion Witch and the wardrobe right there with Aslan guarding the front doors, but you open up inside and we got this gorgeous little entranceway, stray cats walking around all over this base, and inside we got toy soldiers protecting. Again, those are not statues, those are NPCs as part of the very Conan Christmas mods. We got a little bar back here keeping some of our patrons here happy. These guys are just patrons, they're not working at the toy factory, and there's a big difference, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. But again, try to just keep the decorations up through every single spot. In here we got our next room. This is really just kind of a pass-through space, but I wanted it to be warm and cozy with the fireplace and just presents and these just Christmas decorations all around. This gets us back into the bar area, and then this one takes us back into that front courtyard. But let's go ahead and go upstairs using our elevator system here. So the entire base was made out of black ice, but some of the elevator shafts I did use the storm glass windows for, as you can see. It just, in my opinion, adds a little bit of a different dynamic than having all the stones and the wood around with the black ice. This at least gives you this nice visual elevator shaft look, just my personal opinion. Little kitchen up here, smaller kitchen, because this is the kitchen that feeds our upstairs area. This takes you back into the Great Hall, and I'll show you what that is in just a little bit when we get up to the roof. But out there you can see kind of how big this base is getting, and over here is our dining room where everybody's enjoying a little holiday feast with some more peppermint dancers dancing around. Did that by just dyeing some of the spider god dancer outfits red and white, making that fun effect. Out here we got the sleeping area, everybody's sleeping off their eggnog and all of that fun stuff. And then out here we got that balcony you might have seen from the front steps. Massive brazier out here to keep everything lit and warm. Coming back inside here, we got another room. This is where the staircase is off to the side there. But again, just more cozy spaces inside of this area just to kind of flesh it out a little bit. Heading back into this bar area is where you access the elevator to get you up onto the roof. This is the roof elevator. This one takes you all the way right up there where we have our temple to Mitra. I figured Mitra was the one that looked the closest like Santa, so that's what god we're worshiping here as Santa. I guess they worship us. So we got a couple more dancers up here. We got our priest and just the basic setup that you would see in Conan for one of the religious setups here. And then, of course, we have that big purple orb that you saw downstairs, that giant dark matter, if you will. It's coming from this demon plant. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these demon plants before, but it's a nice place to catch some Z's and get some sleep. And so that's where Santa chooses to sleep when he doesn't go to the bedroom with Mrs. Claus, which we'll show off in just a little bit. Let's head on back down here and show off more of this base. So really, this took about 3 days of about 4 hours each day, so about 12 hours total. It is in the creative mode. It's not like I harvested any of these bricks or anything like that, so let's be very, very clear that I did just kind of create this base. I didn't play the game and build this base. These passages just get you all around the base as quick as possible. Again, that's how we like to do things at Base Legend. We want to make bases practical that you would actually use in the game, even if we are having a little bit of fun like this one. Love that wolf pack that I pulled in. They're just, everybody's enjoying the party, so that wolf pack's coming in to have some fun. Looping back around here, you can see the last elevator shaft for the first building. This one's outside. It takes you from the outside area. Hey, Nutcracker, how you doing, buddy? It takes you from the outside area. Where's the switch? Oh, that's right. I put it over here. I try to avoid putting the switches in really weird places, but on these storm glass doors, it is sometimes hard to find those little scald holes. This one just is a single one that takes you back up to this room, and you can see how the base is fully connected up like that. Let's get up to the next level, and Santa's workshop wouldn't be complete without Santa's sleigh. And that is what we have created here with one of the slave wagons, complete with somebody riding one of the wooden horses back there and eating some dinner. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Put as many presents as I could fit back there because we obviously are making as many. And then 8 reindeer in front, plus Rudolph. So we got all 9 of them represented in full. And then, of course, that reindeer there, that's from the DLC. The other ones, those are Master Elks. It's the one that could closest to a reindeer. Let's go up to the gingerbread village first. This is my absolute favorite part of this build. So inside the Very Conan Christmas mod pack. What's up? What's up, Nutcracker? You see, they're real people. They're NPCs. They're not statues. And you're going to see some more NPCs up here because inside of the Very Conan Christmas pack, there are gingerbread houses and gingerbread people. Just like this person right here. That is not a statue. That is an NPC that can follow you, that can fight for you, that can die for you, that can probably be eaten by you as well. But we are in our gingerbread village, and all of these are just as functional as the rest of the base. It's just another building material, so somebody has taken the time to go through and create all of these gingerbread structures so you can build with them. There's even an amazing prefab in the kit too that is just gorgeous looking. Up here, more of the same, but these are the more intricate locations for the gingerbread houses. Put lights on all of them. And then back here, probably my favorite accessory from the whole kit is that throne, but I love that setup, and my NPCs apparently love it too, because my thralls always come on up here to eat at that chair. Probably didn't put enough seating in their area now that I think about it. Coming down here, this is just kind of a little small stepping area to get down into our sleigh area again. Let's get down into the toy factory because that's what this one's all about. Santa was tired of working with elves, so he went and got a slave master and got all of these thralls to do all the hard work for him. So this is a little bit of everything that you would find in Conan Exiles. There's somebody working the tinker's bench, there's the tanners, a few carpenter stations, everything you could possibly need bench-wise, and they are filled out. We even got a working kitchen down here. There's only one person in here because everybody's like eating or taking a nap right now because they added a day-night cycle into your thralls in Conan, and it's really, really cool. Like, it makes the game feel alive now, and I love that. This is a bedroom for all of our thralls. Love the stockings on the wall there, hung with a little bit of care. I had a lot of fun building this next spot of the base, which is our toy storage area, held under lock and key by our Nutcracker soldiers. They are keeping everything safe here. Got the vault set up and our present storage as well. I'm actually going to activate the flying real quick so we can check this out real fast. 4 stories of presents and treasures being stashed here, guarded as best we can. Put the Golem workstation in here as well, because I don't know, it kind of just seems a little practical to have that there. It's not manned by anybody, so it's just kind of an extra bench to have. And let's head on up to the more social areas in this part of the base. Really the last area of the base. Up here we decided to put all the alchemy stuff, including another peppermint dancer there. Back here, the precision alchemy crafting stations. Never got to use those in a build before, and I really like those. Really clean, really large, just kind of really cool looking. And then up here, we got Santa and Mrs. Claus's room. Obviously, there's the desk where we're checking our list, some people hanging out at the fire pit. There is some gold and some toys, another peppermint dancer because we let it be. What? I don't know why that woman's in my bed, because that's Mrs. Claus right there. And then this over here is my chair where we can kind of hang out. That is the walking tour of the base, but you guys know how I like to do things. Let's check this thing at night because I put so many lights on it. And it might sound silly, but lighting this thing took almost as much time as building and furnishing this thing, because getting everything to look precise was just... You know, that's neither here nor there, but I love the look of this thing at night. Spend as much time with these lights as I possibly could to just kind of give it that holiday feel, even though we are in the war-torn, exiled lands of Conan Exiles here. Love building up in the mountains of Conan Exiles. One of my first builds was in the mountains here. It was the Black Ice Fortress that we made. And again, it was kind of one of the builds that started off our channel. And if you want to see that video and kind of a throwback to one of the first Conan builds that I ever showed off, check out this video. It's one of my personal favorites. It's something that I am personally proud of there, and I think it's one of the best things that we've ever put out on this channel. Personal opinion, though, of course. But again, guys, my name is Kevin. This is Base Legend. If you like building bases in games, hit the subscribe button. We do these base building contests. This was the first one. We're doing the next one in first quarter of 2025. See you then.